What is good, YouTube? Slydogonline is going to be signing in for some Attack on Titan today. And today, guys, you can tell by the title that you already know it's another story. You guys absolutely adore these stories from the looks of it. Because I actually got some 45 likes last time. You guys gave me 73 as of, I would say, today around like, what, 4 o'clock? Saturday. I'm recording on Saturday. Around 4 o'clock. So, yeah, you guys absolutely love these stuff. So I might as well give it to you guys as much as I possibly can, as long as you guys keep showing the support for it. So, today is going to be a story about the first time dealing with a nymphomaniac. If you guys don't know what that is, that's somebody who aggressively, not aggressively, but just likes having sex. That's it. That's usually what they think about a lot, most of the time. And this is an interesting one, trust me. So this is how. Let me get into it. So basically, it started in 9th grade year, like all of my stories mostly do. And 9th grade was too hype. And it was this girl named Johanna. I'll say her name. So the girl named Johanna, and I met her through. I had her second period this whole time. I had her for computer class, Photoshop class. I had her for that class. I never talked to her. One of my friends, you know, he used to say like he's seen this girl named Johanna around, and he liked her a lot. So I'm like, oh, cool. I think I know what you're talking about. Then he told me the last name. I'm like, oh yeah, I got her for second period. So I'm like, cool. I'll put you down. So I introduced the two, and you know, later along the lines, probably like a couple weeks later, they started going. I'm like, cool. I actually looked out for the squad once in my life. You know, I looked out. So then I'm like, okay, we both don't know her that well. So I'm like, look, let me talk to her, you know, to get to know her so I can know if she's a good fit for my man. So in case she's not, you know, warn him ahead of time, like, yo, you gotta leave her, guy. So, I get to know her a little bit. I got her number, of course. Not like it's hard to get girls' numbers nowadays, guys. And I got her number, because I had her for second period. I used to always mess with her because she used to always come to class high. And I used to always, like wave my hand in front of her face. She's like, oh, you're blowing my high? I'm like, I don't care, guy. So that's when, yeah, I got to know her a little bit. And later, like a week or two later, my friend and her broke up. Don't really know why. Don't really care why. But they basically broke up. And so basically, I'm like, yeah, I broke up. So I'm hitting her. I'm like, what's up? Why'd I break up for? And she's like, oh, I didn't like him. I just, you know, was being nice. I'm like, wow. So the little messing with her that I did in second period became more of a friendship thing to her, I guess. So, you know, we started becoming friends in quotation marks. So, you know, we used to text and stuff like that. Mostly, I wouldn't say all the time, but you know, when I'm doing nothing on board, I'll text her, and then we'll text, and you know, later, oh, get on the phone, so all like cool. And you know, it turned into a little bit more because this was in like, I would say, yeah, this was like during school. Like this is the first time, you know, I was on the phone with her. You know, she's like, oh, that I'm funny. Of course I'm funny. Like, look who I am. Hello? Should have known that by now. I'm funny. So, you know, she's like, oh, you're funny. You're sweet. I don't know about all that, but I just know I'm funny. That's all I know. So that's when she's like, I like you. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, like, okay. I'm like, because, you know, I'm not going to go out with the girl my friends went out with, even though they did nothing. I mean, still. I don't know, I look like I'm like taking the leftovers, not leftovers because it's not leftovers, but like, I don't know, like we're passing her to the squad or something like that. So that's when, you know, me and her still talk because we were still friends. And then around like, I would say January-ish, no, not even, December-ish of 2012. Me and her was on the phone one day, and yo, she told me like, that she had insomnia, and I'm like, you know, back then I'm like, what you mean? Like, I already knew what insomnia meant. I'm like, what you mean? You're lying. She's like, no, I actually have insomnia. My mom has it too. I actually have pills for it and everything. She shows me the pills. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I can't go to sleep. And she says she only sleeps like once a week, like once or twice a week. I'm like, man, that's savage, guy. So she said that's why she's always tired. So I'm like, okay. And that's when one time we was on the phone, me and her, and she's like, it was some joke. I don't know, like she turns to anything sexual. That's the thing about those type of people. Like nymphomaniacs, they turn anything to being sexual. I promise you, I was like a little angel the whole time. I never mentioned sex or anything like that, you know, because I'm already struggling to figure out how to make out. I'm gonna mention sex back in 9th grade year. So, she basically was like, oh, I don't know if I can say this on video because it's, I mean, I'm real. She's like, oh, that we should skip school one day. I'm like, what you mean skip school one day? She's like, you should come to my house. I'm like, okay. But her house was like really close. Like, yo, if I don't go to school, and let's say I go around the corner, cross the street twice. No, once. Her house is like right there, so I can go right there. She said, oh, my dad goes to work at 4 a.m. and my mom is I forgot she said her mom goes to work at like I think like 8-ish. So they're both gonna be gone. So it's only gonna be me and her. So I'm like, cool. What you plan on doing there? And that's what she's like. She's not planning on tying you to the bed. I'm like, hello. What you mean tying me to the bed? I need my freedom, hello. And that's what she's like. Nah. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna play a game because. Cause she called me by my name, like my real name. Like, cause she said I had two sides. Apparently, I didn't see these sides. I had the side that I had the school kid, the cool kid, do stuff like that side. Then I had this side called Gerald, which is my real name. I had this side called Gerald, where she's like, that's the grown man sexual side, something like that. I promise you, I really did not have neither side. I think I had the schoolboy side only. So. That's when, she's like, I'll tie you to the bed and we're gonna do stuff. I'm like, hello? The stuff like, oh my god. And that's when she's like, I don't know if I can say this to you guys. But I'm so real, that's the thing. I'll say it anyway. She's like, she's like, have you ever got a, what is it called? Have you ever got a blowjob with ice? I'm like, hello? What is this, fire and ice condoms you talking about here? She's like, no, it's not like that. She's like, I give you a blowjob with ice in my mouth. I'm like, hello. This is like, yo. I'm like, back in that day, I'm like, this is next gen stuff, guy. This is like new technology sex right here. So that's what she's like, telling me, she wants to do that and she wants to tie me to the bed. She's like, oh, I got an outfit, right? I'm like, what you mean outfit? Everybody has an outfit. I'm acting oblivious on purpose. And she's like, no, I got a police girl outfit and a nurse outfit. Which one do you want me to wear? And it's not like she was just like saying these things like if she had nothing to back it up. You feel me? She had a lot to back it up. You feel me? Her breasts were like, let's say, her tits was like probably like, I would say like early B. Not nothing too bomb. But she had a big ass. I'm not gonna flex with you guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. Tell that boy straight how it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the story right now, bro. She had a fat ass guy. So, I'm like, nice. She's like, what you want me to wear? And that's tempting too, because I'm like, look, a nurse outfit's nice as hell. Because, them skirts are really short. But police officer is like nice too. Because, I don't know, the pants are actually kind of high. So I told her she could wear the nurse one. But the thing is though, as I said in the other story, if I didn't even know how to make out, I would not know how to deal with sex. Definitely, guys. Trust me, I would not know. So every time she's like, come to my house, stuff like that, I'm like, no. Like, I was making an excuse. I don't know if I should say I was scared or I just didn't know. So I'll just say I was scared because I just didn't know what to do at that time. So, she would call me later, like during it, and this took place for like at least from like December 2012 to like August 2013. Like, she wanted to be that bad. Like, she would call me, like one time she also called me telling about when I come to her house, we're gonna have sex in the shower. I'm like, nice though. That was actually nice. Sounds nice. And she's like, oh, when we get married, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not getting married to you, to be honest, guy. But I just entertain her because, girls like being lied to. Don't take that as an advice. But girls like being lied to. So I'm like, yeah, we are gonna get married. She's like, when we get married, I'm never gonna let you leave the house hungry or horny. I'm like, nice. And the best thing is about her, like, okay, let me be honest with y'all boys right now. Her face was like, if I could say 1 to 10 guy, it was like a clean 6 guy. Like, to be honest, it was nothing. It's nothing. I'll bring it to my mom. I would be like, hey, yo, I got a Hispanic. She was Hispanic. I got a Hispanic girlfriend. Cause they'll look at me. They'll be like, they'll be so nice in front of her, stuff like that. But when she leaves, they're gonna be like, what the hell? She looks like a golem. She's like a golem in the face. So. But I couldn't tell them, yeah, man, I don't really like her. I just want to have sex with her, man. I can't say that. So. That's when, yeah, so she used to call me all the time, used to always try to give me opportunities of sex, and I used to tell my friend, like, I'm like, yo, when you was with her, did she ever say this, that to you? He's like, nah, she never said nothing to me like that. I'm like, hello? That means you slacking, guy. How did somebody like me who never initiated anything like that, of the sorts, get this far, and you, who actually liked her, or who she was, I guess, I don't know, got nowhere? And he's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, there it is. I cracked the Da Vinci Code. If you don't care about girls, you can get what you want from them. But you know, I can't go around explaining the Da Vinci Code like that because it doesn't work on every girl. She was another one. You know high school, man. You guys know high school. If you guys don't know, I'll tell you right now. Half of the girls in your school are sluts, man. Half of them. They're all sluts, man. She was a slut. You know, I talked to a couple of my new friends from high school that used to previously know her, because you know, I'm not, after that, the first girlfriend, the first kiss thing, and I found out she was a very promiscuous, flirty gal. You know, I'm like, look, I gotta hit up the connects, man. They know things about these girls that I don't know, so I can't just be, you know, doing stuff with these girls I don't know, and I don't know what they passed about. So I hit up one of my homeboys, and I'm like, yo, you know this girl, right? He's like, yeah, I know her. He's like, oh yeah, don't try nothing, man. And I was like, what you mean don't try nothing? He's like, nah, don't do it, man. And I was like, do what? Just tell me. And he's like, oh nah, man. Me and we skipped middle school. We skipped school. It was me and like my other friend, and he brought a girl, and I brought her, and we went to this abandoned house, and we had sex with them. I'm like, nice. Is that easy, guys? Have sex in an abandoned house? Hello, guys? You guys didn't hear your video hearing this, right? You guys hear this, right? Abandoned house sex. Imagine taking your girl. Let's say you and your girl doing something for the first time. You take her to an abandoned house. Seems romantic, right? So I'm like, okay. I figured that out about her, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna. First of all, I never liked her in the first place, but now I'm definitely not gonna talk to her like that. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna just use her. Like, she's offering me free sex. Yeah, plus she's entertaining. She's entertaining not me, but my penis. She entertains my penis, man. So I might as well continue to talk to her. So the thing is, though, only time we got anything like close to that, because the thing is, though, she, as I said, she had insomnia, so she never wanted to sleep, and she was like a nymphomaniac. She was always horny, so like she's like the ultimate sex machine. And I met her. I told her one day after summer school, 9th grade year, I failed geometry for freshman year. Don't ask me how. And that's when I hit her up. I'm like, yo, come to the park. So she comes to the park, and she brings one of her friends, and it's me, my friend that used to go out with her, and another guy, and then she brings her and her other friend. See the way her other friend was a fat girl, so nobody wanted her in the first place. But one of the guys, some random guy that was there with us, he was like, I don't know how he takes pride in this, but he was actually like doing stuff. Like when I looked, like the girl, Johanna, was on the table, right? She's on the, you know how like parks have picnic tables? She was on top of the table, right? It's me facing Johanna, but she's laying all the way, like she's laying flat on the table, like on her back. You know how on your back. You guys know. And it's me facing her, then it's my homeboy, Ahmad. That's her ex-boyfriend. He on the side of me, and I'm just like chilling, you know, feel me? And that's when I forgot, me and her was talking about something. We couldn't really be, you know, as the way we are on the phone because there's people around. And then so I'm just playing, me and her just playing around, like, you know, you feel me? I used to be a young Mac in my days, you feel me? So I had my hand in her shirt, even though it wasn't much, but it was still there, you feel me? So me and her like kind of like play fighting, but you know, I was copping the feel at the same time, and she let me, of course. Of course, she had to let me. And the worst thing is, I thought about it, because I'm like, I'm getting all this play. I'm touching her tits, all that stuff, and I'm like, yo, my homeboy that used to go out with her is like right next to me. So I'm like, I just stopped playing with her. I'm like, nah, I can't do that, guy. I'm like, I'm supposed to look out for the squad. So then I look over to the in front of me, and the fat friend is with the random guy. He has his hand inside her shirt. I'm like, disgusting. She's fat. It's disgusting. So basically, guys, me dealing with her, I mean, it was pretty fun. I mean, I'm not gonna say go out there and get yourself a nymphomaniac or a freak, because it's not even, it's a hassle, because if you're not about that life, if you're not about it, then don't deal. It's just too much. It's a hassle. You're basically dealing with a girl who constantly, especially in my circumstance, constantly wants to have sex and never sleeps. So she would call you, tell me she's horny, all that stuff, and all that nonsense. And she sent me nudes, by the way, guys. You guys like I don't get the nudes. I got the nudes, fam. I got the nudes. Just know that. There's no nudes on deck for the Wolfpack, okay? If you guys, check me out. If you guys hit 45 likes again, I got you with the nudes, guy. JK. Yeah, guys, the nudes. Hello. But yeah. So that's the end of the story, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button. Leave a comment. I know most of you guys will not have a story, from what I'm understanding, of a freaky girl. It depends how old you guys are, but any person in high school or in like late middle school could probably have a story. But I don't know. I'll just see what you guys feel about my story. Give me your feedback also, guys. So with that, Slydogonline is gonna be signing out. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.